Once upon a time, a small ant was carrying a big piece of bread on her back, slowly walking toward her home. Not far away, a cheerful green grasshopper was hopping lazily from one leaf to another, humming to himself and enjoying the breeze. When he noticed the ant down below, he bounced down to the ground beside her and said, "I see you every day, always working. Sometimes you are gathering grains, sometimes building your little home, and now look at you carrying that heavy piece of bread." He stretched out on a rock and chuckled. "Is this how your whole life is going to be? I have never seen you relax, never seen you have fun. Life is meant to be enjoyed, you know." And smiled softly and said, "I'm saving food and making my home ready for the rainy days and the cold season. When it's hard to find food, I will be safe." The grasshopper laughed and said, "But look at this bright day. Why not sing and dance like me instead of working so hard?" The ant kept working steadily and said, "There is a time to work and a time to rest. When the hard days come, you will understand." Days passed, dark clouds filled the sky, and heavy rain began to fall. The green grasshopper had no shelter and no food. Shivering and wet, he went to the ant's little home. The ant opened the door and said kindly, "Come in, you look cold and tired." Inside it was warm and dry. On neat shelves stood many jars filled with grains and pieces of bread. The ant poured a cup of warm tea for the grasshopper and gave him some bread to eat. The grasshopper sipped the tea slowly and ate the bread. Looking at all the food neatly arranged, he felt very shy and ashamed. He thought to himself, "I laughed at her work. I wish I had worked hard like her." From that day on, the grasshopper changed. He started to work and save. He had learned an important lesson. It is nice to enjoy life, but it is also wise to work and prepare for the days ahead.